Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of The Outsiders. I had the pleasure this week to speak with a dear friend of mine, Stacy. I'm not sure if I called her coach during this conversation, but we went through a myriad of topics. It was just friends speaking. I mean, there are topics within there where we did speak about things such as the inspiration dancehall has within it, or where it can inspire people, along with some religious connotations and its impact, and how you can find motivation within different fronts, and also how people manage their personal relationships. But I mean, any conversation with Stacy is always great. She's been a dear friend of mine for quite some time now, for years actually. Maybe it's a decade. But thankfully, she came on the episode and we just kind of riffed off each other. So, without further ado, here we go.
I don't know what's happening right now, Walter. Why are you laughing?
No, talk. I'm listening.
I was saying, based on how I was raised, my background, dancehall was perceived as excessively violent, um, just excessively lewd,
Yeah.
and maybe some parts of it was a subculture because I don't know. It's wild. I would
Mm-hmm.
sneak into my grandmother's room. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what was so special about my grandmother's room, but I would sneak in my grandmother and grandfather's bedroom, right?
Yeah.
And I had a cassette tape, literally like a
Oh,
cassette.
yeah. I know the vibes. Me did
And
live
and
that.
there was, I don't know if it's Renaissance. I don't know how I got this, but it was a dance. And I would sneak in there and listen to the dance. And I was just so taken aback. It felt like it felt like, and this was like a song, like a dance, like me not talk about
Yeah,
like
like the clash the vibes and
me
the
not talk
thing.
about osmosis or French connection
Yeah.
or me
Not just a
talk about
party.
like dance.
Yeah.
And I had that tape and it felt like the introduction to a whole new world. Like you
Mm-hmm.
could hear, if you know say your body good, wind up your body, skin out, girl. And I was just so taken aback. I'm like,
Taking a
wow.
back.
I wonder if they're actually skinning out the pum pum. Like, I wonder if this is happening and how would I react in this environment because I do think my pum pum is good. So, what if
Why
I
are you
don't
telling me this thing? I don't
feel?
want to hear that.
What if I don't know how to skin out in a that? Like, what if
Okay.
there were so many questions? It felt like a whole new world. I kid you not. And it was so, what's that word?
You mean forbidden? No, I don't know.
Ah, not that's not the word I want, but it's like I was sneaking into
Yeah.
a portal to listen to this, like that would expose me to a whole new world, and it felt like I had to sneak to do it because it was so contradictory to
Yeah.
my culture, the culture of my household.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
grandfather would take me to prayer meeting with him every Wednesday, and I go to church every Sunday, and I was on the choir and I was on the youth group on Fridays,
Yeah.
and people would proclaim these things over your life at prayer meetings. I remember some women, it was really good for my self-esteem, would declare like favor on my life, that you shall be a woman of influence and you will be smart and you will touch lives and all these things, which really
Yeah. It's kind of mad what church does, though.
propagated a feeling of good esteem. Like, geez, I'm going to grow up to come from the dirt farm. Jeez, that's a massacre line. Like,
Oh man,
look
Jesus.
from the earth, people me come from the earth, but look from the farm. Like, bop, bop, bop. You get me? This is it. This is she has manifested the thing in my life. Like
You, you are tripping. I'm just going to put it out there. You are tripping.
so 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 whilst for religion
Hmm.
it can really, are we allowed to curse?
If you want, I guess, yeah.
It can really, no, I need to remain professional. I can
I love that. You ask, can we curse? No, no, no. Executive decision in the moment.
religion can really make you not think deeply about some stuff,
Hmm.
and people talk about that and the negatives that has a negative, and also the biases that it may have to you viewing people of a different lifestyle and a different culture. But then there are some positives to it, absolutely. And I think one of the positives was that when women and men who, I visited my grandfather's, rest his soul, because clearly he passed and then my grandma last year. But when when
Okay.
I would go into a space and there were people who saw light in me, who saw goodness and would say that goodness and mercy and prosperity and enough good things are gonna just follow you all the days of your life. And then I
Yeah.
reinforce that you start believe that shit. You
Yeah.
start believe say
That's true.
for
That's true. That's true.
sure are going to be
I mean,
prosperous.
but of course, we know the power of the tongue and the things that you
Yeah.
say to yourself
The,
every day. But
but
but now that you say it, I'm thinking to myself like, how many of those times have those people said it to someone? You know, of course, there'll be the one girl in the church or the one guy in the church and be like, yeah, no, doomed, doomed.
But
It-
brother, me not know if it's true. Me dey go there every Wednesday with my grandfather. I don't know
Mhm.
if it's repetition does a thing.
Yeah,
You hear it
that
long
too.
enough, you
Yeah.
start believe that shit. Whether
L.A.
it was
Lewis.
true or
Mhm.
false, yes, he's a great example. Whether it was true or false, I heard it so many times that I now walked around feeling like there is this supreme being,
Yeah,
supreme spirit that I refer to as God, and that spirit within a good book. So
yeah.
it means say, me not really care where you depend, but me know
Mhm.
say me. Should
So,
I
all right.
quote a song? Shine like a diamond. I could change genres. I don't know.
Oh, you do what you want.
Me just
But
know say me not care what the word I got put. I me know say make I get down at some points.
mhm.
As popcorn would say, I won't. Fine. But I just
Uh,
always knew that goodness and mercy and favor.
yeah.
Of it still, it just dead it. I'm a birthright to it dead it.
But then, all right. So you said initially your first introduction more or less was with the Renaissance cassette tape, then, right?
So
When it comes to dancehall.
that's the thing. So yeah, absolutely. So the culture was Christianity and
Hmm.
what that preached, and I just highlighted one benefit. Clearly, there are some
No, of course, no.
arguable things,
Yeah.
but that's one benefit I drew from it. So
Yeah.
no, because of that, I felt like I had to sneak to listen to
Hmm.
this tape. I don't know where I got the tape, but it was literally a tape, and it was Renaissance disco, and it was just amazing. I was just like, "What? Skin out your pum pum? Like, what are they doing in the
No,
dance?"
yeah, no, dance, and I think we have it now. It's so funny, because now the music is so lewd in a specific way that it's almost numb to what would happen back then. Because if you
Yes,
hear someone in the dance, like like a sound clash are going and the DJ play a song and the MC say, "Yo, yeah, you know what, your boom," you know, think say, "Yo, are the craziest thing that happened," you know.
yes,
But no, it's casually said in a song without
yes.
any type of shock
Exactly.
value, you know.
So they're correct. So when I was listening to that, there was a lot of shock value, and I
Hmm.
felt like I was being exposed to something new. And because I had to hide, or I thought I was hiding, because I'd go in my grandparents' bedroom and listen to it.
That being the secret thing. I mean, that's so like the place where you get caught. But all right, cool.
Yeah. Um. But it so no, it was I was so flabbergasted by that culture, the language that they used, the tone, the request
Hmm.
that they made, the instructions that they gave, and even how the audience or the crowd reacted, that I really just filed it with this thing is too loud and too, like my mouth is gonna be dropped to the floor all the time because
Every
like what?
every line. Yeah.
So I so so that would have perpetuated this what I said initially, which is that dancehall was excessively this, excessively that, excessively that. And
Mm-hmm.
then I started dating this man, my up man. Fast forward, because we don't got all day. I start date a hot man, Zin. Always wanted a hot man, by the way. Have a list of things that I want in this life. And one of them was a hot man, right?
Why do I do this to myself? I genuinely don't know why I did this to myself. I did this
Started
to myself.
started
Yeah.
dating a hot man. Um and then him like dancehall. So I
Mhm.
start hear it now. We're not sneaking around to hear it now. But come here, big man.
Yeah.
You see me? And then the first one that he played was Massacre.
Massacre.
Massacre and the girl. I don't
Jada?
remember the girl name.
Or Stefan. No,
Left
Stefan Massacre.
London.
Yeah.
Love
Oh,
when you
Stefan.
da 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 da.
All right, yeah, we don't, you don't have to do any singing here. I promise you that. I promise that.
The, the hot man loved that song.
All right.
So I heard the song.
Mm-hmm.
First time I was like, it's kind of all right.
Yeah.
But then I heard it some more. But then he played more songs. Not necessarily that he was playing the songs for me, it's just that we were occupying similar spaces.
Spaces, yeah, yeah, makes sense.
So, whatever I would play, he would hear whatever he plays, I hear.
Mm-hmm.
And then in bust a popcorn, I may say,
Yeah.
firm
Boy,
and
yo.
strong. And then me say, oh, what, puppy? Oh, oh, what
What's
going in
popping?
my life? Oh, what? Let me start asking your sister. I say, yo, you have popcorn number? She say, what?
Popcorn.
I hear my
Wait, hold
word,
on.
word,
Why?
have him
All
number.
right. So,
Because I feel like I'm a fan. And me hear say him do the thing them to help the girl them with a little mix up with the next guy. And
oh
me
man,
rate him as
what
a
are
woman,
you on?
as a feminist. And me ask a couple people if them have him number. Them I say, no, Stacy, we
Yeah,
do not
yeah.
have a
I don't know.
number.
I don't know the connections that you think your friends have. You know. But yeah, that's an
So,
interesting way to approach it.
firm and strong,
Hmm.
me I say, Jano.
But that's yeah, it's a
And
good thing.
worse like how him go, worse like how when me know click so and start follow this nigga on Instagram, and me see say
Comedy, comedy.
this guy comedy. But remember my background, so what one of the things that stood out to me was that
Hmm.
Papi actually reverence God. We not even care about when him sing or when him do on stage or when him
True.
doing in personal life. He
And
reverences
yeah,
God.
and you
He
know that with
he
your mother.
understands.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, me know about Miss
Mm,
Rona, me know, cause
and
it definitely are. So then me I say, so this is just really an expression. An expression can happen in different ways.
yeah.
Remember we talked earlier about the negatives and the positives of religiosity and how it
Hmm.
impacts us.
Yeah.
So then no, I thought expression could be had to look this way, and then Mercy said no, but for true, it can be expressed when Masika say put her down on her knees. Wow,
How how
okay,
how how
okay,
how what why
it's an
like
expression of
yo
something that
you
he
are you are
is
you are just
trying to.
jumping from one line to the
Or
next.
or if popcorn says a thing in him song and him have a choir singing in the background, it's it's
Yo,
an
I
expression.
swear.
I cannot apologize for how my brain works, Walter.
No,
I'm just
listen. This is why I'm fascinated by you. But I'm just saying the way how you go, like literally from one line to the other one, just going like
I
this
just
back
wanted to
and forth.
show the extreme that massacre could be actually describing a sexual act with
Yes.
somebody that he's with versus popcorn who could be singing about something that's saying, we're gonna stay firm, we're gonna stay strong, and we know we're covered.
Yeah.
And they're both expressions, and now I can appreciate both of them,
Yeah.
although
No.
they're coming
Yeah.
from what I would view at that time as sources that I should not even be tapping into,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
And
So
I
no,
think you realize sometimes like sometimes we don't give because of course just like you say your culture or how you were cultured growing up affected
mhm,
how you saw things and it's like yeah
yeah,
their culture did the same thing to them and they express
absolutely.
themselves in the way that they can to the best of their abilities.
Absolutely. And now I can appreciate it. I really, really can. Like, Lila Ike, Massacre. I don't remember who's the third person on the tune. Oh my gosh. We need to find out where over make it my ringtone. Like,
Lila, Ike, and Massacre. Which one was that again?
I don't remember who's the third person. I play it so often because I love Massacre. And Lila does the harmony while I remember both of their names. But
Chronic
um,
Law?
are Chronicle the third one?
Them have a song named Triumph, and to be honest, Chronic Law different. Like him good too.
Chronicle, absolutely. I just go
Yeah,
up on YouTube and it pop up because I listen to it so often. So
yeah.
yeah, um, like yo, when Massacre say,
Then why you keep doing the quotes?
when
I
Massacre
don't know.
say, because this is how the hot man said to me
Uh, Hot man, yes.
when the first time in bus firm and strong,
Mhm.
and I like when I listen to songs, I listen to them. I listen to the lyrics. I listen to the song. I listen to everything. I
Yeah,
don't not just I listen to everything.
yeah. Which I think is rare sometimes, especially to be honest.
And I cause remember it's still kind of like I wouldn't say it's new, but it's still kind of like a new world to me. So like when
Hmm.
you get the new thing, you're still so fascinated by it that you're taking it, you're drinking the entire bottle of drink,
Yeah, true, true,
right?
true.
And but now I try left some for later. Everything I want the
And
whole
done.
thing to
No,
know.
no,
It's done.
rinse it out.
So
Yeah,
when the fireman struck, and I remember I looked up at him, and it's like he saw it in my eyes, like this fascination. And literally, this is not made up. He turns to me and he said, "I bet you didn't realize that there was so much soul in dancehall," and he
yeah,
couldn't have said it better.
yeah,
When I listen to Massacre and Massacre say, "Me get it and me I come for more, me I do it till my fingers sore." Oh my god,
yeah.
Massacre! At 26 jobs me want, so I understand you. I'm sorry to have cursed. I apologize to everyone for cursing. I was just trying to quote the
No,
song.
yeah, but
So
I'm trying not to laugh this much, you know. I'm
so
trying.
on
I'm really trying not to laugh.
online Jabaga approach me. John Jabaga approach me. So of course I'm paraphrasing. So that's me
Yeah,
not
yeah,
talk
yeah,
what the thing
yeah,
said.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
we're gonna apply for this. We're gonna apply for that.
Yeah, certain agency,
Finger I
not
got
not.
sore because guess what? Every door we have to kick open because we not have no
Yeah.
pick, but them now go hungry. Zero children. My niece now go hungry.
But that is it. That is it. The thing is, you know, like you always like find somebody to provide for, or somebody to motivate you.
Absolutely. And and
You
and
know.
and if you're somebody like me, the person not even have to related to you.
Yeah, that is it. Facts.
So what have I what
I was not expecting this.
if
I'm just saying.
you say to me, what have you been thinking about outside of your personal life, outside of your professional life? I would say, geez, how broad expression is,
Yeah,
namely music,
yeah,
how much I'm just absorbing it and swallowing it as like,
hmm,
yo, these guys are different from you, but they're feeling and saying a lot of the things that you are
yeah,
thinking, and they're expressing it beautifully.
yeah. I mean, it's that level of creativity. Like for me, I think
Yeah.
to this day, one of my favorite lines is Jesse Royal.
Hmm.
Like he had a line when he said like, "Why should I be afraid of you when I bleed just like I like when you bleed just like
Yeah.
I do?" You know,
Uh-huh.
and it's like
Yeah.
yo, at the end of the day, every human being have the same blood that run through them. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So in
definitely, I get it.
yeah, yeah. So in this phase of my life where I feel like the hot man would say this although this is not 2023, this is still my Jordan, this is my Jordan year. He says to me, Stacy, this is your Jordan year.
Yeah.
So in this phase of coming into accepting fully,
Hmm.
embracing fully, wanting to ride it out fully,
Yeah.
Jordan year, every song that's like and even if he sings about sex and sexuality and
Yeah. Yeah.
sensuality,
Yeah. Yeah.
still we can absorb all of it,
Yeah.
all
The
of it,
the message behind it all.
the message. And then it now brings because I am Jamaican,
Hmm.
the way when it comes across with such vibes, like Jesus man, Me just want Don
All
Joe
right.
McDonovich to just book me
Uh,
on some fest now because what else is left? I need to see him perform live. Somebody needs to book this guy.
I mean, he's already. I think he's gotten to a really good place, to be honest.
Yeah, man,
Like,
he's doing well.
I think when I was at UTech, he was even barely performing at UTech.
Oh
Like,
wow.
yeah, yeah, because he was there doing, I think, Bizarre or something was doing there.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, people can go to university and not go to university, if you get what I mean. So
Oh,
I don't,
oh okay.
no, as in, I've seen him
Uh
at
huh.
UTech
Uh huh.
walking to people talking about classes. I've seen that.
Mhm.
I can't confirm that he was
That he was enrolled
registered.
in this.
I have no clue about that part,
Ah, you're hilarious.
you know?
But
But
yeah,
yeah.
but you recall this is the same way I was just like in absolute awe and
Hmm.
fascination with Andre with Puppy. You
You literally just called the man Andrew. Yo, you
because
are
I need
annoying.
his number. I need him to know that you do it, youth. You do it, and I love say your reverence God. And I love say your reverence woman. And I like your flow. And I like your style. And do it.
Yep, yep, yep.
That is my message. Feel
By
it
the
in
way,
the
you know if I'm still there with the girl?
I do not know. They
Oh,
did one song which I like.
yeah.
I noticed that she hasn't she there's no post of him recently from her page.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's a decision to take personal life out of public eye or
Possible.
if it stopped. Because it's a thing now with the influencers where they are very keen on no for real like this
Hmm.
one this Crystal Tomlinson,
Hmm.
when she dated
Beanie, that's the one.
that was out there.
Yeah, yeah.
That was in the world. That was pretty out there. But
Hmm.
then now she's engaged, and there is yeah. You never know that.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So he announced his engagement. I don't know if it's still a keep, but he announced that.
You don't know if it's still a keep.
But because I don't really follow him, so I don't know. But I follow her.
Hmm.
I know he was engaged because I don't know. I saw it just in a haphazard way, but
Yeah,
not like I'm
yeah.
following him.
Hmm.
But shortly after that, she posted that she got engaged. It was wild. I was like, whoa, I guess he's not gonna one up on her. She got engaged. Not saying that it was planned that way, but it just so worked out that they announced their engagement in close proximity, like close time frames.
Hmm.
And since then, she has made it clear that her partner, like when she posted him, like they went to Romain Virgo's show. Romain Virgo had a
Hmm.
tour in Jamaica. Still,
Yeah.
Romain, if you're gonna listen to this, I just want you to know, say
Yo, what is wrong with
the
you?
need for bring the show come at Kingston and just stop delay the thing. We keep
Yo,
on a message up on Instagram and yeah,
what?
say no.
What?
What? What's the problem? It's
This
a
is getting
social.
out of hand. Out of hand.
I follow the guy and I message him and he responds. He responds to say he responds to say yeah soon soon. Is it me?
Soon, soon.
Me not
Alright.
see it as soon yet. So I mean, do it. Do the thing soon. If I
Soon
soon,
come.
make it
Soon
soon.
come. But you don't know the Jamaican soon coming.
Yeah.
You don't have a
So
time frame. You don't have no measurement of time.
yeah, he did his gentleman tour in Jamaica. He did Saint Anne, Montego Bay, and somewhere on the south coast. I believe it could have been Saint Elizabeth. Not sure.
Nice.
And apparently, she had gone to the one in Saint Anne,
Hmm.
posted about what a good show it was, but then would
Yeah.
have shown like her holding the hand of the person she went with, who she would have labeled as her partner or her fiance. And people apparently responded. Some people, I always have player haters respond to say peace of man will see because we only say Anna will say part time clocks and why show the man. So they came with a lot of negativities in.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we just feel like it's the girl business. I mean, a fair man. She can do
Yeah,
what she
that is
wants.
it.
She don't
That
want
is
post
it.
her man, she don't post her man. But then she said, she doesn't want to be in the public eye. And same thing for this girl, like Terry Carell Reed. She got married and she hasn't
Really?
posted him as well, wanting to. But then we sometimes see like a foot, a hand But so there's this thing about that they must show peace a man and not show the old man. But I think it is at their discretion,
Yeah,
and
no,
that should
100%.
be fully okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
So
I get it. I get it sometimes
so
when it comes to like some of the big celebrities. They like they want to not be judged,
yeah,
not judged. But it's like when you decide to become all right. So like Terry Carroll, she's just she presents. S- she I wouldn't consider her like a socialite, you know.
okay, agreed.
But then somebody like as in just I go really far, but like say Kim Kardashian or something like.
Whoa, that is fair.
No, no, but but she'll say something like, "Yo, sometimes that she just wants to live a
Yeah.
simple life," and I'm like,
Wow.
"Who's not going to want to know your things?" Like
Yeah.
you kind of jump into this
Yeah.
thing, and it's
What?
like, yeah, if you
So,
jump in,
yeah, I get you. So, like before Terry Carell was married, she had
yeah,
posted something about somebody that the guy that she's dating or whatever, right?
hmm
And I messaged her. I guess it's
you,
today.
what is wrong with you?
I messaged her, and I was just like, I said to her that it was interesting that she in her in the business of her career, you
hmm
know, which is multifaceted based on how it seems like it's multifaceted, that she still has a soft place and space. That
Yeah.
she still values relationship. And I remember her reposting my message to say that this message made her day because a lot of people talk
Uh,
about the empowerment of her being a this or being a
yeah,
presenter,
yeah,
being a that, being all of these things. And it
yeah,
was good that somebody recognized that she's also just a woman.
yeah.
And there's this guy that makes her feel special and whatever. So all that to say that me don't know if Tony just I try to say, say everybody a pull back on them thing. So me gonna just pull back on Andre. Me now post him again, but with this still. Me don't know if that a go on for what I go on.
Mm. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. But that was good though, and I think it's really that's nice. That's nice. You reaching out and stuff. As in, I've never messaged anyone, any
Yeah,
celebrity.
yeah. But I wouldn't message about like,
No, of
like
course,
that I
not some
like you
random
or
thing. Yeah,
I
no,
love you or
I know, but it's just still like you being inspired by something and you see it and you're like, you know what, let me say something because this person needs to know that there's
yeah.
someone that thinks of this specific thing about it and stuff.
So, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hmm
So that's what's been on my mind, particularly as you know, because I'm engaged professionally in a space where I have
hmm
very limited coworkers around
Yeah.
because I'm remote. So what fills that gap, what brings the vibe is music. And when you offer all pause the sentence and I say, yo, that massacre just say yo, then nigga ya
Proper.
then nigga ya yo, light up, but me not have no lighter because me not smoke. So me don't know what to do, but that tune is bad.
Boy. So you now watch nothing then?
No, that's the thing. I've been actually wondering about that. Like, I'm like, what are people watching on TV?
Like seriously nothing?
I am wondering what the hell is wrong. I realize I haven't. Like, was telling me about Loving is Blind season 3 or whatever season.
I don't know about
Oh my gosh, I finally watched it, but I had to make it like a goal, like write it in my book.
Oh, so
Watch
you
it.
never, so it never grabbed you then?
It didn't, and I don't think it is not a negative on the
hmm
production of the show. It is me. It's like me don't know what is it. I feel like if something is out there that could grab me, it would. So maybe it just never grabbed me.
Yeah, but I
But
find that weird because even you and I used to have things that we watch together.
exactly, that's why I'm saying I genuinely don't know what happened. I don't know if it's because I went on a phase where I was doing more online, like trying to find opportunities online, and
hmm
feel like me never have the time for that. Me don't know. But
Oh,
I'm actually searching for a good Netflix recommendation, literally.
Netflix recommendation.
I,
Well, the thing
even
is,
last night, I was like, let me date myself. Let me put on a candle, drink some wine, and
why
watch a
you said the
And
weirdest things, like you
no, but
express
it is.
yourself in the weirdest ways, and let me
It
date
is.
myself. Who says that?
No, but it's true. It's a date. It's a
No,
whole,
I
whole
get you.
vibe.
But yeah, Netflix. No, I would say like for me, recently I watched something called Three Brother Problem, which was
Three what?
Three body problem.
BODY?
Yeah, three body problem, and it's some
Okay.
it's sci-fi. It's just it's basically saying like yo what the like three different bodies. So everything, if you have two bodies, you can control it, right? You can control and you can calculate how it moves, right, within that space. But the second you put a third body in there, it works on both other parts, and therefore it throws off the whole balance. So it brings chaos into it. So even trying to solve something is almost impossible when it comes
Oh.
to that, you know. But I mean, it's actually watchable. I mean, I'm not saying like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, yeah, but for me, it was actually a good watch.
Okay. Any other recommendations if I'm not a big sci-fi girl?
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not too sci-fi actually. It's just
Not
because
okay.
it's not too. As in, it's sci-fi, but it's not like Oppenheimer sci-fi. You know.
Okay. All right.
Um.
I'll check it out. Three body problem. I'll check it out.
Recently, wow, I haven't watched a lot on Netflix to be honest. But The Gentleman. The Gentleman was good.
I watched that. I did.
You watch it?
Yeah, I did.
See, you
Whenever
never
I
liked it.
whenever a limited series come out or limited series, I usually watch them. They're usually good. I watched it and yes, I liked it.
Oh, so that no, well, it's not recent, but it's yeah, that was good. But that's from my guy. What's his name again?
I don't know his
Guy
name, but
Ritchie. No, but Guy Ritchie is the director, and he makes
oh,
things like Train Spotting and Snatch. Snatch, I think that was the name. But like his movies have some dialogue that are just like funny, but it's not
mm-hmm,
a joke because serious things are happening, you know,
mm-hmm,
and how the color and everything. So like, and it's usually violent or brutal, more or less.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, I
Okay,
like that.
yeah.
I'm trying to find more things that I've watched well on Netflix. I haven't watched a lot on Netflix to be
So
honest
what have
recently.
you been watching, or where have you been watching them?
Well, one I have my
Okay, all right.
yeah. And I also have I watch Shogun. Shogun is a series that
Anyway, what were you saying?
you didn't
No,
know.
it's not. It's not to sound
It's not,
insensitive,
I
but
know,
I don't
but
want you to have a sad talk for the rest of
I,
the time.
I know, I agree, but it's how you just be like, yo, I really hate the fact that you cut me up on this damn thing. But no, I watch Shogun and X-Men. They made back X-Men, like the old one.
They did.
You know, with Gambit and stuff, the cartoon.
Okay.
They made it back, and they made it with like more modern themes.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. I've been watching that. I've been watching that.
What is it called?
X-Men
X Men.
97.
No, but literally, it's called X Men. Okay.
Yeah, X-Men 97. I think that's what it's
Okay.
called. Yeah. What else have I watched? I think I've watched. Whoa, I feel like I've watched things and no, I can't remember. Oh, you should watch what's the name of that spy thing? Horses, slow horses. That's good.
Slow horses.
Horses. Yeah, but I think that's on Apple or something. That's the thing. So it's like because
Oh, I don't have
yeah,
that.
yeah. So because I can find my things through my way and I will not say it on this platform,
That's a
and
good
then
idea. That's a
yeah,
good idea. That's a
but
good
yeah.
idea.
So
To
yeah.
not say it. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, so what about you though? I don't know how it works. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, ask me something. I
What
guess.
has been going on with you outside of bread making, your personal life or your personal private life and professionally? I mean,
um.
I don't know why, but on Instagram I said that you be doing the most and I'm like this nigga don't even mention these things. Just I don't know how to grade this friendship anymore. It's just
call, call him,
nonchalant.
call him, calling me out, calling me out. No, I mean, I've just been experiencing the culture here. I can't even lie. Like, so last week they have something called La Feria,
Mm-hmm.
which is after Semana Santa, which is it's a Easter event more. How would I call it? I guess so. It's like an Easter event, but it's like you go into a new tone, like literally, like it's with this. So every I think every place, especially in Andalusia, the south of Spain, has their own feria. So it basically transfers to the fair, but they have their own. But Sevilla has one where it's more or less like private, like because like people have their little casetas that they own. So it's not like you can just come and I'm not there and just you just go and enjoy it. They try to make some for like tourists and stuff, but it's not the authentic experience. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I literally went on a carriage, a horse carriage.
What you know? Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm telling you. It actually mad still. It's like you go back in time in a way, but it's like with style. Like all the women they wear this flamenco dress,
Mm-hmm.
like a but it's like really good looking. Like they have a saying. I think her brother was telling me that they have a saying like if a woman looks okay in the fedia, you don't want to see her outside
Okay.
because like it's something that's form fitting. They put their hair a specific way. I mean, you saw it on Instagram. You saw the pictures, no?
That's the thing. That's the only reason why I know this is happening, not through you. So yes, you're correct. Saw it on Instagram
Ah, boy, the saltiness. Why would we take saltiness here? Hmm? Explain to me. Why would saltiness come here?
because it's a place that we take the truth.
It's all of
And
a
the
sudden.
truth, and
This
the
is
truth
this
is
is.
the truth is salty. Then the salt you shall get.
But no, no, it's been nice experiencing it. I also went to the Semana Santa, which is like a more religious experience where they do the thing. You saw the Ku Klux Klan hat thing. I sent you that, right?
Probably didn't send me anything. No, you didn't.
I know, I sent you it because I sent you the post and I sent the eyes. I sent you the picture of it.
Okay. Oh,
Where
you
where
didn't.
the where they wear the cones on the head.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people think it's a Ku Klux Klan, but as in according to history, it's before it, and also like I think if you track it back, um, religious wise, it's to represent penance, but it actually came from a black church within the south of Spain,
Oh.
which was quite interesting to read.
Mhm.
But it's how literally, especially in the Western world, like that kind of takes over the media. Because if I've mentioned the Ku Klux Klan here to someone when I saw it the first time, and they're like, "What's that? Like what?"
Wow.
Yeah. So you think everyone knows it, but yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
not everyone is like, yeah, that's the Ku Klux Klan. No, for me initially, I was like, what? But no, yeah, but that overall was a good thing to watch. Like it's kind of beautiful how they do their.
You know what I'd like to do?
Tell me.
I'd like to visit Spain. Just saying.
I mean, I think that would be good. I think you would like it.
I think it's something I should do in 2025. All being equal, meaning if I'm alive and well and the people I want to visit are
Yeah.
alive and are able to accommodate
Yes.
some of
Which,
I mean,
which I hope, which I think should be highly likely, no?
but I don't life changes, because pitney band every day, all sorts of things
Boy,
happening in this world.
yo,
So me
look
not
at you,
know,
look at you,
me
look
not
at you,
me not know,
Jano, Jano,
but me know how for well pitney because I have a niece. So we'll see
Boy.
what real life
Yes, we will.
takes me and the people I hope to visit in
Yeah,
Spain.
beer shade, that's true, Jano. But yeah, so no, I mean, it's just been, I'm learning new things. Also, as you know, I'm looking for opportunities to work. So,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean
yeah, yeah.
that's part of it too. But yeah,
No, I saw the photographs on Instagram. Don't like that because me going on Instagram is pretty random. Like a while ago you were
no, no,
talking
no,
and
no, no,
you
no,
click the
no,
button
no. You
and
know
then
why?
but
You know
me not
why?
add
You
it
know
again
why?
for the rest
You
of
know
my
no,
life.
but no, but you know why?
Why?
Because I remember sending something to you, I remember it like clearly. I sent something to you, and you're like, okay. And I'm like, all right, from no one, you're just going to see it on Instagram. That's literally what happened.
Wow.
Yeah. And you
You're
said, okay. You said,
you're
okay.
a bad person.
How am I a bad person? You agreed.
You're being salty and you're
I'm.
taking salt with you. Bible says we are the salt of the earth, but I don't think this is how God
Wow.
intended it to be.
Wow.
I
Wow.
don't think this is what God was thinking when he said that. I don't
The
think so.
worst. You are the worst. You're the worst. But yeah.
But for
I.
sure though,
Mhm.
uh, I saw it and I thought, wow, he's really experiencing, just new cultures. I mean, clearly, if you are living outside of your home country, you
Mhm.
experience. But then there are certain events that you go to that really immerse you
Yeah.
into what was it historically, what is it now,
Mhm. Mhm.
etc., etc., etc. And it's a whole vibe. So I'm
Yeah,
happy that.
those two for sure.
Hmm.
Really, like we're just like, yeah, I'm nowhere near to where I'm from.
Yeah.
It's like a clear reminder. But yeah, nah, and it was really nice, man. And even the way you could dress, you saw that I wore suits, and
Hmm.
I was in, but it was like linen, so it was like breathable. But it's you
Yeah.
still will sweat, but it's like, yeah, you can style yourself, man. They have a nice style here. That's also really nice though.
Okay. Cool.
Hmm. So yeah, that was it. Quick conversation, just keeping you guys in the loop. Hopefully, I'll have a couple more episodes with a couple more friends. I should have a conversation with Jake again, and maybe some other friends will jump in. It's another week. I really enjoy doing this because the opportunity to speak to people and just have actual conversations is it's just something I love doing, and getting insight and being able to share that with them and also the listeners. I feel like it's a pleasure. So see you on the next episode on the Outsiders.